We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jackie Hillman will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw. Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Stepping in, Dudley Gillis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Atlanta. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tom Glavine gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things, maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, right now they're looking for Joe Mauer to turn things around. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded softly to the right. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
So digging in now, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, Kyle Parker. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mauer gathers, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Into the box now, number 3, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
No strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Striding in, David Lee. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to Freeman. A double play.
Batting 6.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Now batting, Joe Mauer. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him, good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. One and one. Here it comes. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Gordon Beckham.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. A pitch out. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Ibar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Dudley Gillis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dudley Gillis.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Way out in front.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. And this is fouled straight back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Not close. It's 2-0. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
No.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Beckham takes it in. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gillis. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 3.
Now here it comes. Number 3 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now, David Lee. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ripped down the first base line. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Astros leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So striding forward now, Kyle Parker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ender Inciarte would be next. And that's finally over for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
No strike.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. There's Eric Ibar. He'll be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Lays off 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Outside. 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Looks like
Now
the pitching
batting,
coach might want to have a
second
chat here.
baseman.
Not sure why the pitching
Okay.
coach is even going to the mound.
Altuve.
This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So first and second with one man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Gillis on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
2-2.
A wave and a miss. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another
Hitting
shot,
off with a break.
Ender Inciarte.
Third
He'll try
baseman,
and get things started
Ender
as we begin inning
Inciarte.
number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lee has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home to Beckham. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing.
1-1.
And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Trout is there. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 8, Dudley Gillis.
Digging in to try it again, Dudley Gillis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Late that time for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Michael Lee. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
To short, hit hard. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, number 3. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here at Nationals Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another shot now, Nelson Cruz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding in once again, Kyle Parker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled straight back. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe. Ready once again, John Ryan Murphy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the 1-0. High pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? David Lee will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that one stayed up a little high. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. Ball one. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 now to Mauer. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. In now, Eric Ibar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Soft liner towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Baseman, Ender Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the eighth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your
Buddy
attention, please.
Whitaker is on to
Now
pitch here in the
pitching for the
eighth
Astros,
with nobody out.
Number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, Lee. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So digging in now, Dudley Gillis. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. And that's through for a hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Astros nothing. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Beckham scoops it up, and Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now at the plate, Gary Cox. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And that misses 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. It remains 1-0. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Parker.
Striding in, Kyle Parker. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy. Shot towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trail here 1-0. Standing in, Michael Lee. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Simmons with a slide. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box, number 3. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And this will be fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. David Lee will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in, David Lee. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So here's Joe Mauer. A couple of walks for him thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Lee rounds third and is striding for home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. It's in time. Incredible way to end the inning, and that takes us to extra innings. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading
0
off
for
for
2
Atlanta.
with a walk for him so far.
Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch. Way out in front.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. So you just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Stepping in, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
No.
Off the plate and in. It's a
1-1.
ball and a strike. The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long.
Up
right
next
there.
for Atlanta, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0
Leading
for
out
2
for the
with a
Astros.
strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 27, Art Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this is going to be a foul ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons with the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded. In a tight game right here, he's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Now the 2-0. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Oh, so much drama, so much pressure. Look, he's thrown 3 balls now. He has to throw a strike. Reach back and throw a strike. I know it's easier said than done, but he's got to throw a strike here or the game is over.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman ranging into shallow right. And that's the 3rd out. Astros leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Boone Logan takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
Ready for another shot now. Dudley Gillis. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Dudley Gillis.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Lee has a read on it. 1 out.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
That's in there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lee is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Number 56 gets the call
now
from the
pitching
bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He'll go to work
Astros,
trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Lee.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One 0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So here's Joe Mauer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. Foul back. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Gillis. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready once again, Kyle Parker. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Parker.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Vin Mazzaro trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Vin Mazzaro.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ready with another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Astros 1. Ready for another chance? Eric Ibar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hitter, Eric Ibar.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ibar waits on the 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Simmons is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in, Gary Cox. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to.
And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Number 56 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, silver, and orange lines can be made at La Infant Plaza, and red line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of Tingley Street.